Good evening, teacher and classmates. To be continued, the summary of the book The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, written in 1876, is one of the best loved and most quoted works of American author Mark Twain. The novel, which so slowly at first for the author, can be appreciated on multiple levels. Children can enjoy the adventure story, and adults can appreciate the stature. Tom Sawyer is a young boy living with his Aunt Polly of the banks of the Mississippi rivers. He seems to most enjoy getting into trouble. After missing school one day, Tom is punished with the taste of washing a face. However, he turns the punishment into a bit of entertainment and tricks other boys to finish the work for him. He combines the boys that the chore is great honor, so he receives small, precious objects and payment. Around this time, Tom falls in love with a young girl, Becky Twitch. He suffers under a whirlwind romance and enjoyment to hear before she summons him after she hears of Tom's previous engagement to Omi Lawrence. He tries to win Becky back, but it doesn't but it does go well. She refuses a gift he tries to give her. United, Tom runs up and dreams up a plane to run away. It's around this time that Tom runs into Huckleberry Fine, who will be the titular character in Train's next and most acclaimed novel. Huck and Tom agree to meet in the graveyard at midnight to test a scheme to cure wars involving a dead cat. The boys meet at the graveyard, which brings the novel to its pitfall when they witness a murder. In Joe kills Dr. Robinson and tries to blame him on the drunken Muff Porter. Young Joe is unaware that the boys have seen what he's done. Afraid of the consequence of this lawsuit, he and Huck swear oath of silence. However, Tom becomes deeply depressed when Muff goes to jail for Robinson's murder. After yet another rejection by Becky Thatcher, Tom and Huck run off their friend Joe Harper. They steal some food and head to Jackson Island. They are not there long before they discover a search party looking for three boys presumed drowned and realize they are the boys in question. They play along with the char for a while and don't reveal themselves until their funerals, marking into the church to surprise and consternation of their families. Tom continues his visitation with Becky with limited success over summer vacation. Eventually overcome with guilt, he testifies at the trial of Maud Porter, exonerating him of Robinson murder. Potter is released and injured Josh escapes through a window in the courtroom. The court case is Tom's last encounter with John Young. However, in the final part of the novel, he and Becky get lost in one of the caves. Here, Tom stumbles across his archenemy, escaping his clutches and finding his way out. Tom manages to alert the townspeople who look up the cave while leaving in just Joe inside. Our hero ends up happy, however, as he and Hawk discover a box of gold and the money is invested for them. Tom finds happiness and much that his trace. Hawk finds respectively beginning adopted. Thank you for paying attention.